الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد صدق الله العظيم. So Alhamdulillah, as we said yesterday, we started the Tafseer of Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas. As you said, that both together combined is known as Al-Mu'awwazatayn, and these are two surah which each one start with A'udhu Billah. And yesterday I gave the translation of both surah, and today we are going in the tafsir of the first one, that is Surah Al-Falaq. So first of all, I give you again the translation of Surah Al-Falaq. Surah Al-Falaq means the surah of dawn. And in the morning, this is a time known as dawn before Surah Sahadi. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ الرَّحْمَنِ الرَّحِيمِ, in the name of Allah, who is merciful and very merciful. قُلْ أَعُوذُ, قُلْ say. And the Prophet Allah Ta'ala says, ask his Prophet to tell, to inform, to say, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ, say I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn, مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ, from the evil of what He has created, and what Allah Ta'ala has created, مِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ, from the evil of darkness at it descends, وَمِنْ شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, from the evil of those who blow on knots, وَمِنْ شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ, and from the evil of the envious one as he practices envy. We will see inshallah during the tafsir of this surah, there are two of the biggest sins which Allah Ta'ala described and mentioned in this surah. The first one is, as yesterday I said, it concerns about sahar. Sahar means the sorcery, and it is shirk. It is because al-isti'ana bi-ghayrillah, and to seek refuge other to Allah Ta'ala, not to Allah Ta'ala. And we know each and every one we say in our salah, or when you read إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ, you only Allah we make ibadah, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, and you only we seek refuge. So how is it that one way we are seeking وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, that Allah Ta'ala, only you we ask refuge, and then the one will go to the sorcerer to ask for help to make sorcery on anyone, and this is shirk. Why? Because Allah Ta'ala is our Khaliq. Allah Ta'ala only gives good and bad, health and sickness. Each and everything is in the hands of Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. But the fact that someone goes to a sorcerer, this means that he has iman, na'udhu billah, in that. And this also we know that sahar is why is this shirk? Because the person is in concern, the sorcerer, he takes, the help of shaitan. The shaitan, يُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ الْمَرْءِ وَزَوْجِهِ, and the Quran says that his work, shaitan, is to separate, to make separation between wife and husband and other kind of separation. And this is one of the main, we can say, work of shaitan. And to go, why someone will go to the sorcerer sahar, that he is not happy to see someone is very in the happiness, in joy, so he want to break this happiness. And this also we know just in few ayahs. What is the reason, what is the mobile of this, that the man of the person, he goes to make separation in between his friends, etc. So this is the first sin is what we call sahar. And yesterday I gave some explanation, and now we go in the next ayat which concerns us in this time, that after from the evil of what Allah Ta'ala has created, Allah Ta'ala say from the evil of darkness as it descends. Then وَمِنْ شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, from the evil of those who blow on knots. Yesterday I explained that Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was sick, and it was an abnormal sickness that for few days he was not aware that he did accomplish salah or no. So a prophet, an imam, he was an imam of Masjidun Nabawi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he stays next to the Masjid al-Nabawi as Imam, as the last Prophet. It happens that he was in a such sickness and situation that he was not aware. He did not know. Have I accomplished Salatul Dhuhr or Salatul Maghrib, etc.? He had to ask Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha, his wife, have I accomplished the Salat? So this is something abnormal, and for this sickness it was sahar. And I explained yesterday that he saw in the dream two persons, etc. I will not go into details again, it will be a loss of time, but at the end conclusion that there was sahar on Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam by some Jews who were jealous of Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How they did it, they took the hairs, as you know, Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had long hair of zulfa, long hair till his shoulders, so they took his hairs and they put knots, 11 knots in his hairs on a stone, and they put the stone in the well at the bottom of a well. And when Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sent Hazrat Ali Siddiq, Ali Karramallahu wajha to that place and took back again that stone, effectively there was a stone, and over the stone it was the hairs of Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with 11 knots. And when Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam received that stone, same time Allah Ta'ala revealed, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ, till the end of قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِالنَّاسِ. Yani 5 ayats of the Surah Falaq and 6 ayats of Surah Al-Nas, 6 plus 5, 11 ayats, be equal to the 11 knots of the hairs. And each ayat when was revealed, one knot was open, and Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was relieved from this sickness, yani the sahar. So this what I explained yesterday, but what concerns us today, this is the last ayat. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ. You know the word hasid, yani hasad. And hasad is something very, very bad. And why? Because Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, the one who has hasad in his heart, the hasad, the envious, burns all his good deeds, all his good actions, exactly as fire burns the wood. And the comparison is very logic. Then what is the logic? That Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, hasad like fire. What is the first thing of hasad? Hasad, when someone, he does not love, he does not like his neighbor, his friend, if not his friend, his enemy, then he is not happy when he sees the other party having success, having money, having in the society honor. So he is not happy. So he is jealous of the other one. And this jealousy also, it happens that he will feel burning here at this place in his heart, as if he is so jealous that he can't see the happiness of his enemy. So it burns effectively. So this burning is just like fire, as if you have fire in your heart. So this is one of the most, the biggest disease, spiritual disease of the heart. We have medical disease, infractions, for example, or other disease of the heart, but this spiritual disease is hasad or both. You revenge. You don't like someone. You want to take revenge upon him. You don't love him. So all these are spiritual disease. So we have to treat it, and this can be only treated by dhikrullah, ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub, or you have to you make bay'ah, allegiance to some sheikh, and when this sheikh, a spiritual guide can tell you, this is just like a doctor, a cardiologist, a spiritual cardiologist, he can advise you what to do, how to get rid of this jealousy, because jealousy, as I told you, is one of the biggest kabair, yani the biggest sin. So when someone is jealous, what is jealousy? That he is not happy because he sees the other party, who he is enemy, he has got some success, some more money in the business, he's working more, he has got a very new car, he got a very beautiful house, and so many children. So all this ni'mah from subhanahu wa ta'ala, this one is not happy, he is jealous, and this jealousy is haram. Why? Why it is haram? Because we have to ask ourselves question. The party in front of you, you don't like him because he has got success, money, honor,
But who gave him all this? This is the main question. Who gave him money? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who gave him success? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who gave him many children? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who gave him a wise and obedient wife, and so on and so forth? All subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when someone is jealous, this means he is not happy of Allah's decision. Allah gave him. You are not happy with him, and who gave him all this success? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As if you are fighting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you can't fight with Allah ta'ala, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala فَعَالٌ لِمَا يُرِيد. Allah, what he wants, he does. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Not what we wish we will get, but Allah ta'ala, what he wishes, he gets. And inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. So what that Allah Ta'ala has complete power on what He wants to do. إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون. So this kun fayakun is only Allah Ta'ala who decides, who wants to. Here Allah Ta'ala has given him. Let him. Why you are burning your heart? Why you burn? So what you have to do, you make dua. Ya Allah, as you have given him this success and so on and so forth, you give me also. Allah Ta'ala is normal that Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, Udu'uni, ask me, astajib lakum. Not only ask me, but Allah Ta'ala gives a guarantee, when you ask me, Udu'uni, when you ask me, astajib lakum, I will reply, I will answer to your request. But you don't ask Allah Ta'ala and you want the destruction of the other one. So hasad means that someone wants the destruction of the property or of the money in the hands of your enemy. This is hasad. So someone is not happy when he sees the other party is in the success. But he is happy when he will know that the other one made an accident, that the one his house has been burned, he made an accident, how his beautiful car, and so on and so forth. This is hasad. So hasad is haram, and the beauty of the hadith, Nabi Karim Sallallahu said that the hasad burns. Hadith. The hasad, jealousy, burns all the good actions, all the good a'mal of this person, exactly like fire which burns wood. Take the fire itself. The fire, it burns very silently. No one even hear the noise of the fire burning the wood. And surely, and also quickly, you know in the forest, how many big forests in the world, here, there, in USA, Australia, in few hours, how many kilometers of forest have been burned. Or a house in few hours, it goes in ashes. So this is the power of fire. So exactly, we don't feel when the fire burns the wood, exactly we don't feel that our amal is being burned. When you have only hasad. So when you are not happy to see that Allah has taqdeer of the other one, exactly your actions are being burned. And when you die, you see your all action you have been doing, your salah, your sawm and qira'atul Quran, etc. have been disappeared. So hasad is something very, very bad, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prevents us, protects us from having hasad. So one question now, okay, he has got beauty, he has got money, he has got success in his studies, in the society, etc. Then what we should do, we? So instead of hasad, which is haram, hasad is haram, he has, we call it Rabita. Rabita, what is the meaning of Rabita? It is as you gave him, you give me also. You don't want the destruction of the part of the beauty or the fortune in the hands of your party, but you say, Allah Ta'ala, as you gave him, you gave me also. So this is Rabita, and this is halal, this is allowed. So Rabita, so this is the main thing we have to, oh Allah, okay, you have given Mr. this, Mr. X or Mr. Y so many money, so the beauty, richness and honor in the society. Ya Allah, you have given him, you have the power. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir, fa'alul lima yurid, etc. and etc. Ud'uni astajib lakum. So give me also. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ, Allah Ta'ala says to his beloved Prophet, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ, when my servants ask you about me, yani about Allah, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي, concerning me and concerning Allah, فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ, that tell them that I am very قريب, yani very, very near to them. very near to them, like you have the vein here and other hablin warid, near to our throat. How the throat is near to our body, Allah Ta'ala is nearer to ourselves. But provided we ask Him, we have yaqeen in Him, we make dua, and dua also, there are times to make dua when dua is qabul. There is Nabi Karim Sallallahu hadith say, in the last third of the night, when tahajjud time, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala comes to the sky, sama' al-dunya, near on the sky which is nearest to the dunya. Hal min mustaghfirin. Allah asks, Hal min mustaghfirin. Is there anyone who is asking istighfar? I will aghfir lahu. I will pardon him. So that time when Allah Ta'ala just come here, is asking, is there any someone who needs something? He asks me, I will give him. That time we sleep. We don't make dua. When it's time to ask, we don't ask. Then we say our dua is not qabul. So there is a problem. Allah is here, He is waiting for us to ask Him, we sleep. We don't ask Him tahajjud time. So when you will get it then? Okay? One other time is in between bayna khutbatain of Salatul Jum'ah, when the khatib sits for a few seconds in between the two khutbah Jum'ah. Few seconds at that time also is proper time that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala accept our dua. Two. The third time is Salatul Maghrib in Yawmul Jum'ah, on Friday, just few minutes before Azan Maghrib. Azan Maghrib, that time also Allah Ta'ala accepts the dua. So we have to look for this time, and also in Ramadan. Ramadan is coming in a few weeks, inshallah. So in Ramadan also, iftar, the waqt for suhoor, for iftar, also just before Maghrib, make dua. But at that time, we are taking our samosa, our chicken, our aluda. We have fikr of halim, and so on and so forth. So our time is shaitan, that we are taking our time before Maghrib, or instead of making dua, what we are doing, our samosa, our chicken and you can see the timing in Ramadan in Haram Sharif, Makkah Mukarramah. It's very calm, all people are crying, are making dua, and there is only tamar. They don't ask for samosa, they only have zamzam water and also tamar, the dates. This only, and they're giving dua. This is a mubarak, barakat, the time that dua is qabul. So we have to look for the time when Allah Ta'ala gives, accepts our dua. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Not only أَنِّي قَرِيبٌ, أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ. I accept the dua, the requests of those who ask me. إِذَا دَعَانِ. إِذَا when. When they ask me, I give you. But if they don't ask me, I will not give you. So what I wanted to say, in the khulasa, conclusion of this surah, that in Surah Al-Falaq, Allah Ta'ala has mentioned two of the biggest sins. We call it kabair. The kabair are those sins which are the biggest, which are not, Allah Ta'ala will not pardon only by tawbatan nasuha. The first one is shirk, of course. Then there is zina. Zina also min al-kabair. Shurb al-khamr. To drink alcohol is of the kabair, big gunas. Not to make salah, not to accomplish salah also. Because sometimes we think that sin, it's only when we do what Allah Ta'ala has not allowed us, which has prohibited us, this is sin. This is okay, but not to do what is faraz. Not to do what is faraz is haram also. For example, salat, khamsa salawat yawmiya, the 5 times daily namaz, faraz. If we don't do, this is also a kabair. This is also a very big sin. Ramadan comes, someone faraz to make som, and he does not make some fast, this is also a min al-kabair, among the big sins, and so on and so forth. So I told you, one is zina. لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن. حديث لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن. Then is the one نعوذ بالله who is making zina at this proper time. That the proper time when the man is with the haram woman, at that time he has no iman. لا يزني الزاني. حديث لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن. He is not mu'min, the one who is making zina. Na'udhu billah, this means that if this time he dies kafir. Na'udhu billah. At the time of zina, his iman goes out from the heart. it's not compatible, as you say. That is, the iman cannot accept that in the heart there is iman and you're making zina. Na'udhu billah. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا. It's haram. And not only to make zina is haram, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا, don't go near to zina. To zina is haram itself, but not to go near the zina also is haram. To go in a street where there are prostitutes, there are what goes zania is haram also. So لا تقربوا الزنا. So what are you? لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن. لا يشرب الشارب حين يشرب وهو مؤمن. لا يشرب الشارب حين يشرب وهو مؤمن. He is not mu'min, the one who drinks alcohol, whiskey, anything of this alcohol. He is not Muslim. This means that the one who is drinking or having drugs also in between. So at that time, if he dies kafir. Na'udhu billah. So how many people dies overdose because they have been taking drugs and they die at this time? Overdose also is something we kill people. So this means na'udhu billah, a Muslim who is, his name is Muslim, but the fact that he dies overdose, or the fact he dies because of alcohol or because of zina, he is not Muslim. Not me, I'm telling. Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam does not say anything by himself. لا ينطق إلا وحي يوحى. Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he does not he speak by himself, but he speak by wahi. Allah Ta'ala reveals to him to tell this hadith, tell that hadith. So Allah Ta'ala protects us from all these evils, and to steal people also, to rob people also is min al-kabair. And also to cheat people or to lie also is min al-kabair, and so on and so forth. So many kabair there. Allah Ta'ala protects us and give us hidayah. And inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, tomorrow inshallah we make tafsir of the second surah, that is Surah Al-Nas. And again, before we end, I give you the translation, so that I said yesterday, translation equal to comprehension. When you know that the meaning of the ayah surah, you will understand it, and comprehension leads to concentration. So that when you salah, the imam is reading Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, now you know the meaning. You know the meaning. When you know the meaning, you will concentrate in the salah, and what Allah Ta'ala wants. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. The mu'min, the believers will succeed. Who are the believers who succeed? قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Are those who in their salah, they are khashi'un, yani they are concentrated. What is the meaning of concentrated in salah? That you make salah, you know what you are here. Your body is here, and your spirituality also here. Not your body is here and your mind is going abroad. Your body is here, your mind is in Oman or in Mauritius, in Réunion. This is not khushu'. Khushu' means your concentrated body and spiritual, both are here. You know that you are making ruku, you are making sujood, but not here and everywhere, and this is very important. I just make a joke and we end with this. There was one imam, Salatul Asr, so he made salah, not here, not this imam, no, it's just a joke. So he made Salatul Asr. After Salatul Asr, the Musalli, imam, Sheikh, you made not 4 rakats, but you made only 3 rakats. So in between there is a clash. Some Musallis say no, 4 rakats. Others say no, 3 rakats. The Imam himself was not sure about him. Did I make 3 rakats or 4 rakats? No. And in between the Musallis there was one tajir, one businessman. He said, what is the problem? They say, we don't know today, have we make 3 rakats or 4 rakats? He said, I tell you, I can give you the reply. I say, why? I say today the Imam had made only 3 rakats. Why? Because I have got 4 shops. One in Perth, one in Dundee, one in Edinburgh, one in Glasgow. And in each rakat I make the hisab account of one business, one shop. And today I have made only the account of 3 shops. Only for Perth, Dundee and Glasgow, it remains Edinburgh. This means that Imam made only 3 rakats. This is where the khushu. In Salah you make hisab of your rakat, how many things I have, I sell, and what my wife is waiting for me, especially Asr Namaz and Magrib when Imam doesn't make Qiraat. This is a time to make, we surf, we call it surfing, like in internet, we surf in the Salah. So this is not khushu'. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Allah Ta'ala give us all khushu, not like this businessman who in salah he will make the hisab account of his rakat. No, na'udhu billah. Tomorrow then inshallah it will be for Surah Al-Nas. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.